and one. First for the Hawks. Teague out there with Ginobili. And holding down the middle. Tremendously hard-working and versatile big man out of the Dominican Republic, Al Horford. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Randolph in at the 4 spot. And for Indiana, George out there with Kobe. And starting 7'2", one of the true giants in the game, another great big man out of Georgetown, Roy Hibbert. Then it's Paul George, and it's Malone in at the power forward position. In a 7-game series, they have the home crowd advantage. You can feel it in the air, guys. But will they be able to start this series with the win?
Well, they're ready to go here, Kevin, and you can hear the fans are too. This can be an intimidating building to play when the crowd gets charged up. And that alone gives them a leg up in this series.
And Steve, this is the payoff for all the effort they put into the grind of the regular season. Getting home court advantage and starting the series in front of their own fans, that's exactly what they've worked for.
It's the Hawks to start out. On the wing. Back to Teague. Out to Ginobili. Back to Teague. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pocket 4. And it's Randolph penetrating. Can't hit. Close. Here's Malone. Hill with picked up by Teague. Hill gets a screen from Malone. Hill kicks to George. Up top, Malone. The 11-footer. And it goes. That's good. And while we're thinking about him, did you catch his comments after the last game?
You always hear things about good teammates, and he certainly seems one of them. He has nothing but positive things to say about the rest of the team.
Well, when you talk up your teammates as much as he does, pay off. I mean, they become more confident. They respect you. They appreciate you. And all of a sudden, it brings the team a little closer together.
And George, here we go. Malone goes to Hill. Malone is swinging on Teague. George gets a screen from Malone. Stolen by Randolph. One-on-one fast break. And Gallinari kicks to Teague. And he goes up strong with him and flushes it down. Tremendous stuff from a guy think more of for his pen.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leadership ability and a surplus supply too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and too big to do.
Now here's he passes it to Gallinari. Put the lead pass in front of him. And that's good.
Oh, a beautiful assist. It's a couple of teammates clearly on the stage.
Hawks on D. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out.
Boy, that was a surprising result, wasn't it, guys? On paper, it didn't even look like a fair matchup.
Well, you know what? That's part of why we enjoy sports, and you play the game. So it definitely didn't turn out the way many of the experts, including ourselves, might have predicted. So that's why you tee it up, buddy.
Malone, no what?
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss. Well, great job attacking on the break.
Yeah, sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as he got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Here's Kobe after the made shot from Gallinari, but trained by Malone. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Malone got his second basket of the night.
In a very efficient first quarter. He's creating good opportunity and conversions that he creates.
Randolph, he's covered by Malone. Outside Randolph. Shot clock at 6. Teague's got space. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot, but not his range.
A moment to check in with Doris.
Earlier I spoke with Frank Vogel. Coach knows the onus is on their team to come out of this with the win, saying for them they are playing with no pressure. The pressure lies with us to home court advantage, but we're in good place as a team and should be up to the challenge. Okay?
Thanks, Doris.
That was not pretty. Make that one.
to Malone. Goes to Hibbert. It's tipped. Back to Malone. And a foul on the shot. Got him on the way up time, so he'll shoot two here.
He's their leader defensively. He's able to do so many things well out of the court. And takes the pressure off everybody around. An indispensable asset.
And he really is a tough guy to go up against because he throws his weight around so often with reckless abandon. I mean, it can really wear you down physically.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Atlanta. And both of those go Malone. Hawks have gone through from the field since we've gotten underway. Teague with the ball. He's picked up Hill. Ginobili kicks to Horford. Ginobili sends a screen to Horford. And it's good. He put his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
The pick wasn't effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
And so here is Indiana. Hill pass the ball. And Malone gets double teamed. Malone is seen on Teague. Hill, Teague covering. 6 to shoot. Outside, George. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
It is so hard to get him. He just seems to get done however he has to do it.
Now it's open. No scoring yet from him, but that's going to change. Good.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Indiana trailing. Kobe kicks George. Back to Kobe. Kobe gets a screen alone. Kobe goes to Hill. And here's George for 3. Goes. Come. George has got 5 points so far.
This has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
Into Al. Off the glass. Horford's got his second bucket tonight.
I'll tell you what, the post play is rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. The ball inside, into the paint with a pass or with penetration.
Now, Hill. The pass to George. And it's off from 3-point range. For Atlanta, they've gone 6-10 from the field in this ball game. Beasley, the best to going up. And he uses glass on the way.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions first half, they've established position inside.
Yeah.
Quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Randolph kicks to Gallinari. No good. So Indiana will take it the other way. And T is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you'll see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Gallinari does to Jenkins. Hawks passing it around. Gallinari up top. Goes back up. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points. It's at the line.
That's outstanding time improvisation right there.
And guys, let's get your take on the hush stretch for the Hawks.
Trying to play fast, trying to put the defense on their heels.
They've got their share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Malone drives in. Ginobili's checked in for Zach Randolph. Malone passes to George. Kicks it to Carter Williams. Out Kobe. Kobe gets a screen from Malone. Kobe gets to George. 3 on the clock. Deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Kevin, just enough presence out of that three-point attempt there.
For a guy that shoots like he does, I'd say that is a look.
Ginobili gets the bucket.
Every time they scored on during this run, it come from inside the paint.
Now you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back on the perimeter, make them beat you from on range.
Terrific there. Great strength to fish through the hip. That's how you do it. The bump and the bucket.
George Hill's checked in for Atlanta. Deep, Gallinari. Up again. It's good on the putbacks. Scott's got his second basket of the game.
Some defensive breakdown starting to show up now. Their last couple buckets allowed have come very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their tough D on the side.
Put up a roadblock. Construction barrel right there. That's what brings defensively.
Ginobili to T. They get a hand on it. Ginobili the pass to T.
Get the perimeter.
He feeds it to Scott. Back to T. Lets it go from deep. And they'll turn it over. Could not make the shot. 24-second violation. Well, strong defense is obviously a big key to success in the NBA. And these players, the top shooting guards in the steals category in the regular season, gave their teams plenty of that on the way to the playoffs. Manu Ginobili.
Well, this is a very intense group. You know, those steals happen by accident. You've gotten them for the effort they're willing to expend on that aspect of the game.
Right on. I mean, they're lockdown defenders. As gritty a group as you can have on the perimeter.
Teague, Gallinari. Up top. Gallinari has screen on Kobe. Teague dishes Ginobili. Lost. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone got 4 rebounds in the season.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's offside and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
The Hawks leading by 3. Ginobili outside. Ginobili off a pick. Scott. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. That one on George. The Hawks in their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. For the Hawks, Jennings is checked in, and it's Beasley in for Gallinari. That's off as well, so he missed both. Trail by 3. Outside. Back to Kobe. Malone, a screen on Beasley. Kobe passes. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. 12 points for the Ranger.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with it.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Jennings sets the screen for T. Excellent use of screen that time. Beasley's got himself on the board with 3.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches. That's how you answer.
Rejected by Jennings. Beasley with picked up by Malone. T gets to Ginobili. Back to T. Pass to Ginobili. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And Hill penetrating. It's Hill on the wing. Hill dishes to Malone, and he drops him away up off the glass. Malone's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
That's one of the stories of the first half. Just piling up points.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight from behind the arc. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Randolph checked in for Mike Scott. Hill with it. Now defended by Kyle. Hill passes to Hill. Malone. Schroeder. He's got fun.
That's the risk he run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
For Atlanta, they have been after free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. And the first one drops. Atlanta making a switch here. Jenks checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:35 left here in the second. Here is Watson, defended by Schroeder. Here's Hill. It's good. Watson picking up the assist. Hill's got his first bucket of the night.
Pretty much all their buckets coming from inside the paint.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Schroeder to Cunningham. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Dishes to Randolph. Range recovering. From 12 feet out. Hill pulls it in.
He continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Watson, the pass. The kick out here. It's picked up.
I'd like to go 2 for 1 here.
I would too. They need to make this a quick and a fruitful one too.
They still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. Too often, that's the story for him.
He kicks it. Dish to Watson. To Granger. Malone left side. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Beasley.
Shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Now here is Hill. Watson kicks to he dishes it to Watson. Does it go with a 3? Shot misses. And that does it for the first half of play. Hawks lead by 7. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the play.
Now, present Sprint.
Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs has officially begun. Atlanta with the lead against Indiana. They're looking to make a statement in Game 1 and set the tone for the series. Manu Ginobili leads them in scoring. Shouldn't be a shock to anyone. We've seen him put up big numbers before. And shooting with an excellent percentage. A valuable contribution so far by T. He's got 12 points and also has grabbed 5 boards. And now we'll send you back to Indianapolis. See you next time on 2K Sports at the Half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. Have to like what we're seeing from Malone.
And off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach to use on him in the second half.
And they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
He's perfect for the line this time. The Hawks leading by 5. Passes it to Horford. Malone with the steal. Now the pace moving it up. Leads him there. Hill dishes to Kobe. Reject by Ginobili. Teague. The feed to Gallinari. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Indy. Malone's got it. Rebound on the night. Kobe picked up by Teague. Kobe, the best to Malone. Inside to him. And so he's a trip to the line. Officials on contact and he'll shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save. Make him earn it at the line.
Pacers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on. That free throw missing. And he's going to second. And the minute plus second half gets going. And here's Teague. Now the dish to Gallinari. Randolph. To Ginobili. It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. The pass to Randall. Kicks it to Horford. Tries to keep it alive. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to get the ball here. And let's quickly look at the best free throw shooting point guards from the regular season. A very steady group at the line. Well, you look at Teague, one of the league's best, third in free throw percentage.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome is going to be. So it sort of prevents the defense from being as aggressive as they'd like to be.
That's exactly right. I mean, you'd rather dare them make a shot than risk sending it to the strike. That's almost 3 points. At least there's a chance from the floor.
Just over a minute and a half right here on the Kobe screen from Malone. And Kobe here. Malone left side. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. 4 points for Teague.
That is a tough layup with a guy right on him. Good defense, but better offense.
Randolph hit the ball. Picked up by Hibbert. Horford sets a screen for Noble. And a foul on the shot. They'll go to the strike for 2.
Indiana has its hands full guard against Manu Ginobili.
He has 11 points and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
All free throws good from Ginobili. And now 2 minutes gone by in this half. Hill. He passes to Kobe. It's back to Hill. A three-pointer on target. Hill's got 5 points so far.
And they've set up countless off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on there, Steve.
Randolph, a screen on Kobe. T kicks to Ginobili. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Gallinari. Miss. Handoff can't hit.
Starting restless here. 0 for 4 to start second half.
Hill kicks to George. It's back to Hill. Hill the screen from Malone. Hill dishes to Malone. Kick out to Hill. Pass to Malone. Hibbert, screen on Randolph for the lead. Malone misses.
Really good execution. Nice pick. Couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot to him.
Really left the net. 6 points for Zach Randolph.
That was an important bucket. They're only 1 of 5 now, so they really had to get offense clicking.
Kobe passes to Malone. And he takes the fantastic pass and straight for the slam.
Some hang time on him. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
Tight ball team. Those displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Whipped cream, cherry up top. It always comes back to dessert.
Indiana's gotten a success rate just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 6 shooting. And Ford kicks to Hibbert. Indiana moving it around. And stolen by Jeff T. This is to Gallinari. Back to Teague. He kicks it to Ginobili. The screen on Hill. Feeds to Randolph. Look at 6. And Hibbert the block. They retain possession. And it's gone. Missing.
How did he make that one? And that's his range. Defense nowhere to be seen.
Hill dishes to Malone. Inside to Hibbert. For the lead. And again, it's Indiana. Guys, we're not through quarters of play, but 6 changes already in this one.
Yeah, really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight.
Yeah, very competitive action. I agree with you, Clark. I mean, this one could come down to the last few minutes the way it looks. Yeah, close. I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as we are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Beasley kicks to Gallinari. Right side T. Beasley outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Jared Cunningham, he's checked in for Jeff T. On offense, here are the Pacers. 12-4 run right now. Carter Williams kicks to Malone. Outside, Kobe. He dishes it to Carter Williams. Into Malone. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. And now a three-point lead. Atlanta's gone 14 with the three ball tonight. Just over 40%. Pass to Cunningham. Off the pick from Horford. And he draws body contact like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll have to a lot. And the chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Anytime they've had a chance to attack the lane, so the penetration has been impressive.
Another thing they've done is share the ball. So many of their points have come off from good crisp passes.
John Jenkins checking for Atlanta. Have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. On 62% from the field. Watson, the pass right. Now feed to Watson. Granger dishes to down to 5 on the shot clock. Granger misses the 3. On 3 break. Here Cunningham. Shot misses. Indiana will take it the other way. 127 in the third quarter. It's Granger penetrating. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, he has led them to this lead.
And stolen by Granger. Now the Pacers moving. All going up court. And Carter Williams gets up on the assist by Granger. Carter Williams has got his bucket of the night. Larson fed by Carter Williams. Back to Beasley. The pass to Larson. The dish to Beasley. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here Indiana. They're on an 18-6 run. Carter Williams gets to George. He feeds to Carter Williams. For 3. Atlanta with the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot game complex. Gallinari kicks it to Jenks. Back to Gallinari. To set up the lay-in. Gallinari's got 8.
Beautiful lead pass there. He let it run right underneath it.
Malone. Nice D from Jenkins. Stolen by Watson. Get it to go. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pacers out in front. They're up by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue this round 1 matchup. Bucks trail by 3. Schroeder off a pick from Gallinari. Hit by Horford. Ginobili to Cunningham. No good. What a target. And Indiana shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's George. Al Horford rebound. First got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Cunningham. To it up. It's rebounded by Indiana. Malone's got double rebounds now in the game. Indiana leading by 3. It's George on the wing. He passes to Watson. Back to George. The free ball. That's good. The assist goes to Watson. 12 points for Paul George.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him wide open.
And once again at the mark by Atlanta. Indiana's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And Fields kicks to Malone. Here's Granger, and the shot. He's fouled. There's a chance for a 3-point play.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And the Hawks making a change here. Double is checked in.
This is a positive trend for you, especially here in the second half. He's just above 80% right now. But respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Ginobili against 6 to shoot. Gallinari. Rebound by Fields.
He hasn't had much success shooting, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Into Malone. And the layup's less. Malone's up 20 points.
I love the role that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an incredible performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the side.
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me, show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to catch. Guys?
Ginobili, the pitch to Horford. He's again. To halt the run. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to go.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on a... Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical. They've been getting too many high percentage looks close to the basket, and when they're getting them, they're converting.
Play in the paint in this game that has gone entirely their way.
The Hawks again get hit.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that battle.
Steve, I sense frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this run.
Really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
There you go. The shot's good from Schroeder. On offense, here are the Pacers. They've outscored them 2 during this run. To Tucker. Tucker gets a screen from Malone. And Tucker kicks to Hill. Feeds it to Hibbert. And Horford. Here's Schroeder. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the... Here's Horford, and the bank shot is good.
He's just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Jeff Teague, he's checked it for Schroeder. Leading by 9. Kobe kicks to George.
This sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
There is a swagger out here on the court they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Way outside. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 6th assist on the night.
Boy, I tell you, he loves getting looks like that from the point line. No one needs a warm-up jumper for him.
Hibbert hit the bucket. And the position by 10.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Against T. He kicks to Ginobili. On the shot clock. Right side, Randolph. No good. Good work defensive by Malone. They're putting on 6 of 8 from the field in the first so far. It's been a great start this final quarter for them. The feeder. Offensive rebound. Hibbert. And banks it in. And it's a 12-point pace.
You know, he's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and in on some of those putbacks.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't also mention his supreme shot block. He doesn't do it softly. He comes up with emphatic denials.
And so here's Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Kobe dishes to Hill. Stolen by Ginobili. Teague, the Ginobili.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Free throw good from Ginobili.
Great free throw shooting so far in the second half.
I think they should keep initiate contact and get to the line until they start missing from there. As it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
Hill with it. Picked up by Teague. Hill get going. Malone right side. That's good. It's Kobe with the assist. He's got 6 assists in the game.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball can go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick the aggression, things are only to get worse.
And stolen by Hitch. Here we go, 1-on-1. He dishes it. And that one's good.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the city smooth finger roll.
Hill is back to going up. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. And Indiana will go away with it.
It's a plus advantage for them in the rebound category after that goal.
Very steady work they've been running in the interior, no question. That's, I think, the main of this lead.
And it's Malone missing. Well, trail by 12. Ginobili dishes to T. Passes it to Gallinari. Back to T. Ball will be against George Hill. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think I got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't.
Teague, the pass to Ginobili. The feed to Horford. Atlanta again missed.
He was right there. Defensive pressure forced that.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
2 free throws, drew contact and a shot.
Looking at the game for George, he has 14 points. He's picked up 6 points behind the arc.
Now his outside stroke has looked really good.
No good on the free throw. He doesn't get the shoot. Atlanta's gotten some tough luck. Point range. In the 4th quarter, they hit just 1 of 6. None of the defenders had anything Clark to do with them on the
And I do not blame the partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
I understand, Charles, but you've got to challenge a little bit at least. They're going to walk out of here with a win. Send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
He kicks to Randall. Cannot hit. Solid defense by Malone. Indiana's gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. It's George on the wing. He goes up again. And so long as the foul on the shot, not to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jennings is checked in. Mike comes in for Zach Randolph. Jenkins checked in for Gallinari. And it's Jared Cunningham in for Mono J. The Hawks shooting 41% of the game. Bears dish to Jenkins. On deep. It's It's rebounded by Indiana. Now here is Fields. Malone. All that time on the way up. Two chances at the free throw here.
Yeah, the defender draped over it.
Be plain and simple. Got good there.
And both free throws good for Malone. Here's Larson. That's good. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
That'll do it for now. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning into the Eastern Conference quarterfinals here on GeForce Sports. Now, check out our Jordan play game.
You guys go up 1-0 with the win tonight, getting things off on the right foot in this series. How do you capitalize on that moving forward to Game 2?
I want each and one of the guys on this team to take that feeling we got when the final buzzer sounded and remember it. We got to keep striving for that, and only that, every game for the rest of this series. Tasting victory once is good, but we have to stay hungry. I ain't satisfied with just the first W. And I don't think any of the rest of my teammates are either.